This season, we're all about getting on the bus and volunteering. Later this week, we have an award-winning actor coming to give us a hand. But first, we're picking up a guy who's literally given a piece of himself to this family. I'd say he's a perfect match for these guys.
I'm Ty Pennington. It's time to get on the bus.
Hey, Ty.
Hey, man. And the renovation starts right now. Guys, Polly, Paige, and Ed. As you know, this season we're all about getting on the bus, volunteering, and really giving back. Well, I want you to meet Tom Wilhelm. This guy is a perfect example of exactly that. I'll tell you more in a minute. But right now, we are driving through Stevenson County, Illinois, on our way to meet the Stott family. Take a look at this, and you'll see exactly why we're here.
Hi, ABC! We're the Stott family from Lena, Illinois.
I'm Philip, the father.
I'm Joey, the mom.
I'm Kayla, I'm 18.
I'm Jonathan, I'm 16.
I'm Michael, I'm 15.
And welcome to our trailer!
Joey and Philip Stott made a decision to follow their dream of going green. They bought a 112-year-old house on a small organic farm. The house needed a lot of work, but Joey and Philip had big plans to turn it into their dream home.
We love the outdoors, we love the garden, and love animals, and we wanted to do it green.
I grew up near a farm back in Cambridge, England, so I grew up knowing about sheep.
We've been breeding Shetland sheep for 2 years now, and we started a local farmers market last year. We are able to sell our natural wool and our vegetables. Everything was going so good, and then our whole world just crashed down.
Joey had been feeling gradually more and more sick, and she just couldn't really get out of bed.
My lungs were full of immature white blood cells, so they did a bronchial biopsy and a bone marrow biopsy.
That's when they came back and dropped the bomb on us that it was leukemia, and pretty much said at that point that Joey had about a 20% chance to survive. The chemo attacked leukemia to bring it under control, but they knew because of what she had, it was a temporary fix.
Basically, they said, without a bone marrow transplant, I wouldn't have lasted, and they started searching for a donor. The chemo had destroyed my immune system, and then they found a donor, and they said it's a really good match. It's a miracle that there was somebody out there that would go through the process of donating bone marrow so I could survive.
The transplant saved her life, and Joey's cancer went into remission. But just as their dreams appeared to be back on track, disaster struck once again.
911, where's your emergency?
Please come quick.
There were about 5 or 6 explosions in succession, just boom, 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 and the whole floor under me just shook.
And all of the electricity is just arcing off all of the walls.
The ancient wiring in the house short-circuited, and electrical outlets exploded, causing the house to catch on fire.
They put the fire out very quickly so that the house is still standing, but in doing so, they had to rip out several walls. They flooded the basement and the dining room.
After the fire, the house was unlivable. There was a lot of smoke damage, a lot of water damage, causing mold and mildew on the walls. And because of my cancer, it is extremely dangerous for me.
The insurance only covers what was damaged in the fire, and with the medical bills still lingering, they couldn't pay for the repairs.
We needed a place to stay, and the camper was our only home. So this is where we stay.
Yeah, this camper is approximately 240 square feet. Not much space.
We don't know how we're going to make the house livable for winter. We don't know how we could make a camper livable for the winters we have.
The fears at the moment of the mold growth in the wall, I worry for Joey a lot. Her new immune system seems to be much more sensitive to this kind of stuff than it was before.
We're at the end of our rope. We're overwhelmed. We want our kids to sleep at night. Oh, God, we need your help.
Wow.
Holy moly.
So, you guys might have guessed by now that Tom is the donor. And because of his bone marrow, Joey's alive today. But she's never met Tom. So what made you want to be a donor?
It's just something that has to be done in order to
give back to, the community, to other people, to humanity.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a huge morning. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
cannot wait to not only surprise the family with the news about the house, but also the news of you. So we'll have you stay on the bus for a second because I want you to be a very big surprise, all right?
That would be great.
So guys, what do you say? Can we do this?
All right, bring in your people. Are you with me?
Yeah, with you.
Well, then let's do it!
You guys ready? All right, here we go.
Good morning, Stott family! Joey, Philip, Caleb, Michael, come on over here!
Breathe it in, breathe it in.
It's been such a struggle every day. And just to keep our heads above the water. And you guys being here, I see a future. There's more hope than there has been.
We're really glad to be here, man. So first of all, you guys are actually going on vacation.
Yay!
Now, the Disney Vacation Club is sending you guys to San Francisco, California! Yes. So, we don't have a lot of time. What I'd love to do is take a look around and then get this thing started.
Okay.
So this is...
That's the sheep barn right there. That's
Wow.
where I feed them in the winter and where they can get out of the weather. When we moved in, we had many intentions on painting buildings and doing that, but unfortunately, because of my cancer, we were only here off and on for 2 years.
To look Joey in the eyes and know that she's still here, it's for the kids to be able to know that, they can still hug her on Christmas. That is a miracle. So what better way to really start off a new beginning for this family than having Tom be a part of it?
So right now, the fact that you're here and you're still a mom is because somebody you've never met.
Yeah, he took time out of his life to be put under anesthesia and have his hips drilled into to have enough bone marrow extracted from him to give to me.
We've got so many things planned for you this week, and I can't wait for you to see them all. But the thing I'm most excited about right now is I want you to meet the person that actually donated the bone marrow for you. Tom, come on
Oh my
over.
God.
The man who saved your life is here right now.
Thanks so much. Bless you. You're an angel. Tom's my angel. And I was so happy my children could see the man that saved my life. And all I wanted to do was hug him and say thank you. Tom's the reason I'm here.
I know that what I did, it was the right thing to do. There was no question, and I'm just happy to be a small part of your life. So sweet.
Thank you.
The ability to meet Joey for the first time face to face is one of the greatest moments I've ever had. There would have been so many what ifs from her family if they didn't find a donor. It would have been a tragedy. I was just happy to be there for somebody when they needed it.
So here's the thing, we still have a house to build.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
so here's what I'd love to do. If you guys can show me the house you guys used to live in, the
Okay.
kids, hang with the design team, let's take a look around.
Okay.
All right, come on. Thank you, Tom. We'll be back.
Sure, all right.
And so this is the house that you guys were living in before the fire, right?
Yeah.
So now,
Yes.
because of your health situation, you can't spend much time in here, can you?
I have to basically drug up before I can spend much time in here.
And why is that?
Mold, mildew.
Okay.
I have the immune system of a 5-year-old.
Wow, and so this is a home that you can't even really live in anymore.
No.
From the outside, the house looks fine, but when you start to realize what's going on inside, they don't have a home anymore. They've got a reminder where a fire was. Plaster's falling off the ceiling. There's holes in the walls, and then you've still got the electrical that started the fire, but they can't afford to fix it. So, the fire may be put out, but the remains of that fire are still a huge obstacle in their life.
Now, what's in here?
This is our storage facility at the moment.
Why is it all in boxes?
We just got put in limbo for a while we try to figure out what we're going to do next.
So this is what limbo looks like right here.
Yep, pretty much.
So what about schooling? What kind of subjects are you into?
Chemistry and math.
I failed both of them miserably. So what is it about chemistry that you like?
I would love to help people to, make cures for these diseases that we can't find cures for.
What is your favorite animal here?
I love my sheep. I just love watching as they just graze because they're calm and happy. I kind of write poems here and there. I find it interesting and fun to describe things.
If you could describe this place right now, what would your description be?
A mess.
What are those?
Just some drawings.
So you like dragons, yeah?
Yeah. When I was 10, I thought, I'll make a dragon, and it'll eat away my mom's cancer. And she's had it by her bedside for 4 years.
Good for you. Maybe it's still doing its job.
What is that?
Michael was 11 years old when I was diagnosed with leukemia. And I was laying in the hospital, and he came to me next to my hospital bed, and he said, Mom, this is a cancer dragon. Have it pointed to you at all times. It will eat away your cancer.
Wow.
And I've had this cancer dragon by my bed ever since.
I would say this week is a little bit more personal because I know about leukemia. I've seen someone very close to my family die from it. It not only destroys the person, it tears apart the family. And the fact that Joey would get another chance at life through the miracle of a giving person, giving just a part of themselves. It's not just one person's life that's been changed, it's a whole family's. And that's really what this week is about.
All right, now this is a surprise. I can't wait for you guys to open. I know, you guys want to know what's in there right now, don't you? Well, I'm not going to tell you. Take this with you.
Okay.
And I'll let you know when to open it.
Okay.
Have fun, guys.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you in a week. Bye.
Vacation, guys.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Coming up next,
Tractor pull!
This family has had a run of bad luck that nobody deserves it, and I think when you see people like the Stotts, you want them to get help.
Polly, which one's what?
This is Israel, that's
Israel.
Bandit.
And that's Bandit.
Stotts have 29 sheep, and they have an old barn there that we're gonna renovate. And so before we're done with the house, we had to get all our sheep together, get them out, get them in a nice, safe place. And I had pretty well under control till Ty came.
Oh, we got a runner! Stop him, Polly, stop him, Polly!
Bandit, enough of that!
Coming your way, Polly, take him right, take him right, take him right. Oh! Get this one in there! Hang on to it, hang on to it, hang on to it.
You know, this whole sheep raising thing is not as easy as you think.
Yeah!
Perfect time.
There's something to say about seeing 6 whacking great big tractors and hundreds of volunteers and our builder with his crew. The family has been through a seriously traumatizing time. They nearly lost Joey. And then to survive a house fire. It's horrendous to think about. We need to give this family the comforts that all of us guys take for granted every day.
Come on in here! Oh, yeah! So this is Rick Haskin from Haskin Construction, and this is his crew. We're gonna make it happen this week!
Thanks for being here and being part of Haskin Construction, building this new house for the Stott family. We all know that they've gone through hard times, so let's get started and raise that roof!
We're on the Golden Gate Bridge. That's awesome.
The vacation in San Francisco was wonderful. It was a joy especially to see Joey. She was able to relax and have fun. After all we'd been through, I think the whole family, I don't think I've ever seen them quite so happy.
Hello, Stott family! Guys, I hope you're having a fantastic time on vacation. There are so many people here that are gonna help build you a new house. and they want to say hi. Say hi, everybody!
Oh my God!
So it's time to get this thing started. So we figure since you live on a farm, why don't we have ourselves a tractor pull?
The thing with what we do is we go big, and with demo this week, why not go as big as we can, especially living on the farm? And these tractors are bigger than anything I've ever seen.
Oh my God!
It was just awesome to watch my house be pulled apart and fall down.
Man, this farm living's kind of fun!
Wow, I was living in that. That crumbled way too easily. That could have been us.
The house just collapsed. It really did. After the fire, the conditions were unlivable. We had no emotional connection with the house except fear. And all of our fear fell when that house fell. And that's great.
Now that is a tractor pull!
Tell me what elements that we've incorporated into this house that are green.
We've got all kinds of green elements. You can see behind me back here the trenches. We have a geothermal system coming through there. It's a water system that's using the Earth's heat that will either cool or heat the house. We've got a windmill that's going to be right on the other side of that. We've got a water storage tank. We'll catch the rainwater. A lot of green items.
So this season's about, getting people on the bus who want to give back and change a family's life. The Stott family is all about going green. Well, this week we've got a good friend of mine who's an award-winning actor, 2 Golden Globes, got a hit series, and, he's very passionate about living green.
Nice to meet you, David. Good to meet you, bro.
It feels great to be part of this process here, being a part of something that is so charitable to help people in dire need who have undergone some terrible luck, like the Stotts.
Glad you're here. We got a lot to do, my friend.
Put me to work.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so we were able, out of a notebook, to get this that he painted. See the dragon in the middle of it? You see our dragon here. What do you think?
For me, it's too busy, but I'm not 15 anymore.
All right, stop with all the colors. We're gonna go with the metals. If you don't like it, talk to David.
Yeah, I see how this goes now. Wasn't my idea, really. It wasn't at all.
So my new friend Jonathan loves chemistry, and I really want to try and put something special in his bedroom, like a bed that floats. However, the elements, hydrogen, very dangerous, but helium, now that's safe.
Now, if I could just make his bed float like this, I'm on to a winner.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome, man. Help yourself. Bed, wooden frame, float, helium.
You don't want to get hurt on the job site, so. All right,
You know
now
what? I feel
you're all
pretty.
prepped. I just don't want you to get splinters. I'm looking out for you.
All right.
It's easy to use. Oh.
Do you see that?
There you go. It's okay. One of the things I'm making in Kayla's room is kind of this extreme wall frame. I'm gonna fill it with pictures of her friends and her family, words from her poetry, and my hope is that this wall will truly inspire her.
Is that pink you're wearing?
Is this pink? I'm colorblind. She told me it was like a dark blue.
Don't tell him.
Oh, yeah, it is. It looks great on you.
Yeah.
It really brings out your eyes.
Raise the roof! Nice job, brother.
There you are, Todd. You're the man of the hour, being our chief electrician here. because the Stouts lost their old house to an electrical fire. Everybody's looking to you to make sure you're doing stuff right.
Everything's going to be updated on this farm and just made very safe.
Hey, what happens if you touch like this wire and this wire together?
We can do it.
Well, this was actually what they were using to hold the sheep in.
And you're going to repurpose it.
Right, exactly. You know, I'm taking on several projects, and one of them is going to be Joey and Philip's master bedroom. It'd be sort of like an old, iron bed that I guess.
What would you do about the color? What do you think you'd...
What do you think? I think I should leave it the way it is.
Maybe you want something more restive.
Right. So have you been throwing these comments to all the designers? Most of them? Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. Come on in. Check this out. Hey, guys. Hey there. How are you? Good. This is so awesome what you guys are doing here.
We're hosting a donor drive to have people join the Be the Match registry so they could be a life-saving donor to someone in need, much like Tom was for Joey.
You think about the impact that Tom has had on one life, and you think if just one person registers, that one person can make a difference. Well, we had hundreds of people that were registering.
Should we let the family know what's going on? Hello, Stott family. Hi. We're here with the great people at Be the Match, and they put together a bone marrow registry drive in your honor. Oh my God. Say hi, everyone.
The more people that sign up for the registry, the more chances people like myself have to find that match. I was overjoyed to see that people were signing up and that Be the Match, we're doing that in my name. It's just, how can that be any better?
That means I gotta register too. But in the meantime, Ty has a little something special he has planned for you.
Oh, great.
Hello, Stott family. Now, I'm sure you're pretty curious on exactly what was in the little gift I gave you before you went on vacation.
Yeah, please.
So I want you to open it, but not right now. First, I want to introduce you to the guy who's been helping out building your house all week. I'm talking about David Duchovny.
Oh my God.
Hello, Stott family. Joey, I heard about your story and what's happening, and I was totally inspired by what your family is trying to do.
That's David Duchovny.
And I just wanted to help out in any way I could, but first, I want you to open up that gift.
Dude, I love him.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God.
You guys are going to the San Francisco Giants versus the Colorado Rockies.
Thank you so much.
And we've got another big surprise waiting for you when you get to the stadium.
Bye.
Seeing David Duchovny, I actually had to rub my eyes because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It meant so much to me that he had come and helped.
The Giants welcome the Stott family to tonight's game. In Joey's honor, the Giants and Be the Match are holding a bone marrow registry drive right here at the ballpark.
That is awesome. Thank you.
So everybody make sure to sign up.
The Be the Match bone marrow registry in my name was so exciting to hear. I had no idea that they were going to do that. Thank you so much.
No, the more people we get on the registry, the more hope there is for everybody that needs a donor.
Because they were able to find that match, I got my life back, and it would be so wonderful for everybody to find a Tom out there.
No, she gives me hope because it's still touch and go with my grandson. So seeing survivors gives me a lot of hope.
Thank you so much for joining us as
You're
well.
welcome.
It means so much.
You know, you fill out a piece of paper, you get your cheek swabbed, and you're on the bone marrow registry. That's the greatest gift in the world.
Perfect.
Put me to work.
Okay. Basically,
I'm a city boy, so be gentle. I was moved by Tom's story, being able to donate his bone marrow to Joey. And he's not crowing about what he did, but he knows in his heart that he's done something charitable, and that's true charity.
On a Thursday, I went in for bone marrow extraction surgery. By Monday, I was back at work.
Well, it's a beautiful thing you've done.
Well, thank you very much. I just wish that more people understood the process and how easy it was.
I think when they hear this, maybe they will.
That would be great.
So you ready? The Stott family are massively big into the environment, so we're going to do our best to try and get as many Energy Star rated appliances as possible.
Sears sells more Energy Star rated appliances than the competition.
Well,
let's go down and I'll show you some.
All right, let's go.
Follow me.
Focus. Energy efficiency.
I'm all about energy efficiency, and I'm following you
Energy
right
efficiency
now.
on induction cook range is superior.
Okay.
Less heat it goes into the room.
Fantastic news. Energy efficiency. Oh, this is the new way. It takes power to power the generator, the gas compressor, the air compressor. The old way. It's not so much hydraulics, it's more hydraulics.
Focus.
Paige gave me a list of specific things we needed. Well, that's fine, Paige. You can shop for that, darling. There's always a little bit of room for some tools. We're at Sears, for crying out loud.
Any chance that TVs are Energy Star rated?
Actually, there are. They just started to rate televisions.
Oh, so we can get these. Oh, gosh.
New Craftsman
No,
next
no,
set
no,
line. Energy Star rated. They're energy efficient.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Maybe we can keep these.
Yes! I'll get the whole line. It'll be 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
I had to pull him out of the tool section.
No, just leave them.
Paige,
Leave
I
them.
need the tools. They're Energy Star.
Just like laying a floor.
It's hard work here, but very satisfying. What I'm most impressed by is that everybody pulls together for this cause.
Pretty nice if you were a sheep, wouldn't it?
I'm a human and it's nice. There's no ego here. You know, it's all for the greater purpose. It's all this week for the Stotts.
Beautiful.
I love chemistry.
Tom, you got that stuff in the back seat?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, check this out. Ford is actually donating all the furniture for this family. See this cushion right here?
Yeah.
Made with soy-based foam, which is actually the same stuff that Ford uses in over 1 million of their vehicles each year.
You're kidding.
They're going green, just like the Stott family.
That's awesome.
You got that?
I do.
All right, let's go in.
Whoop, hold on.
Watch yourself.
I got it.
Okay, yeah, so let's just set it right in the center. So I have to say, this week has been phenomenal because so many people stepped up and gave of themselves, and they made a huge difference.
That definitely has to go right there.
And I think it's a really beautiful thing to know that this family, considering what they've been through, finally get to start over as a family. They can live off the land, and that was their dream.
Rick talked about raising the roof. Now we're raising the wind turbine! Oh, yes! Family's gonna love this.
Looking good.
Oh my God.
I love David Duchovny so much. I have watched his shows forever.
Are you
Hi,
kidding?
Joey.
Oh my God. I'm so thankful that he took time out of his schedule and his life, and he helped and got his hands dirty.
You recognize that guy?
Hey, guys. Welcome back. How about that for a surprise, huh? Listen, come on over here. I got something to share with you guys. So, Ford wanted to thank you with the brand new 2010 Ford Fusion Hybrid. It is the most fuel-efficient sedan in the United States of America, and it's yours.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It was such a wonderful surprise to come home and find we had a new car waiting for us.
It teaches you to drive greener.
Oh my God!
Now, what's really cool is you're taking this car and you're driving to your house.
I feel like I'm on cloud 9 right now. That car is amazing.
I just want to say goodbye. I can't come back with you, but it was an honor for me to be able to be involved in your story. I look back on this week. It's really nice to be able to contribute to helping the family out. It's just very moving when you see a family come together.
I know you got a show to make and all that fun
got a
stuff.
family
So
to take care of,
I know that too. That is awesome. Thank you so much for coming.
Nice for me to be involved in an endeavor where you're making a comfortable home for such a strong and lovely family.
No, I had no idea you were leaving. See, now it kind of puts me in a tough little pickle here because I have no way to get back to the house.
Well, if you run fast, you can catch them.
those people there, I was in shock.
I see all these people, and it's a feeling like everything's gonna be all right now. Every time we started to rebuild our lives, you know, everything would just be squashed by something. First the cancer, and then the fire. This is the help that we've needed. It's just a feeling like there's hope now.
Oh, God, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
So what do you say? Are you ready to see what's behind this?
Oh, God,
Well, then you guys know what to say. Say it with me. Here we go. Bus driver, move that bus!
I don't think I've ever been as happy in my life until I was at that moment right there when that bus moved. We have struggled so hard with my cancer and that house fire. And the thought that I'll never have to sleep in that trailer again, it's a wonderful feeling. The new home is more than I've ever dreamed about. And it's so beautiful. It screamed, here's your future. And it is bright.
Well, I'll tell you what, you ought to definitely let our builder know just how much you love it. I'm talking about Rick Haskin, his family, his whole crew from Haskin Construction.
This is definitely one of the most significant experiences in my life. Just knowing all the people that have come out. It's just amazing how this has come together in a week. And it was just felt so good to know that they were truly excited to have a new beginning like this.
We're just so grateful to be able to help you out, Joey, after all you've been through. It's just been an amazing experience. All the people, all the support we've had all over this entire area. It's been huge.
I love it.
It's been an honor. Thank you.
And we can't forget our very special guest, Tom Wilhelm.
This has been a significant event in my life, and I know it's been a significant event in Joey's life. I really wish that people would understand how important it is to become a part of the bone marrow donor program. You can save lives. I mean, you can really save lives. You can save families.
Our friends at Disney are actually going to take care of your family, and the Disney Vacation Club is sending you and your family to the new Bay Lake Resort overlooking Disney World in Orlando, Florida.
Tom did more than just save Joey's life. When you look at those kids, you look at Phil. Tom saved all of their lives. And if you ask him, he'll just say, it was no big deal, least I could do. And it's not the least he could do. Least he could have done was said no, but he did. And it's time to put all that behind them and just look towards the future.
The table.
It's our sign.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is so beautiful. I was speechless when I walked in that front door. It is the most beautiful home I've ever seen. The old house was so unsafe. After the fire, the conditions were unlivable. I feel like I can take a deep breath and feel comfortable. That's the greatest gift ever.
So guys, what do you think?
It's amazing.
This is, look at me, I'm a mess.
Well, here's what I want you to know. We've recycled, we've repurposed. Even the floor is bamboo. That regenerates 8 times faster than hardwood.
Oh, wonderful.
The chairs, sofa, all this, they're made from soy-based foam. Okay, so even the foam that's in there is soy-based.
We were stunned by the amount of green elements they've managed to incorporate into the home. Everywhere we looked, there was another energy-efficient, energy-saving appliance that reduces our impact on the environment.
Gotta love Kenmore, baby. Wow.
And that is important to the whole family that we go that route.
You guys want to see some more house?
Yeah! Well, then go check out the rest of your house!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You guys want to see some more house?
Yeah! Well, then go check out the rest of your house!
Oh my God. This is so cool. Look at this. Look at these test tubes. No idea what's in there, but we're not gonna drink that. I walked into my new room and it looks like a mad chemistry lab. So awesome, look at this floor. Look down at the floor and there's gel mats that I step on and they change color. And I have this amazing bed that hovers over the floor. It was perfect, it was me. It was exactly what I wanted.
When I walked into my new room, I screamed at the top of my lungs because it's so absolutely beautiful. What Paige did with it, using old pieces of my old barn and pictures, my poems. The room gives off this creative vibe because there's so many different things that remind me of my poetry, and I was just so thankful.
Oh my God! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Gee! Is this one of mine?
What do you think, man?
It's one of my old drawings.
It is.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
They took one of my pictures, made it out of wood, painted it, and glued it on my entire wall. It looked beautiful. It was awesome.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh.
Oh, the bed. This is so beautiful. Honey. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is awesome. This was the chute that was in the sheep barn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When we walked into the room, it was a wonderful surprise. It was what we'd always wanted before. We were in the trailer. There really wasn't space for anything. There was absolutely no privacy. The new master bedroom, it was just a wonderful room. It was peaceful, it was quiet, it was somewhere we could be alone together and relax. And that's something we haven't had for quite some time.
So what do you guys think?
Everything's so beautiful. My cancer dragon. It has its own table. It's very fitting.
Well, I want to make sure that guy was back because
Thank you.
you made me realize how important it was in your life.
It'll eat away my cancer forever and keep it away. There was my cancer dragon my son had made me when I was sick. And I've had that cancer dragon with me ever since. And to see that in my new bedroom, in my home, meant so much to me.
So here's what I think we ought to do. There's actually more to see. I think we ought to gather up everybody.
Okay.
I think we ought to check out your backyard. We've made a few changes. Come on.
You made changes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, yes. Opening that.
Oh.
Oh, my God!
Boxes.
Oh,
wow, it's a windmill.
oh my God, honey!
That was a windmill.
Oh, my God!
Got a windmill.
That is so beautiful! We head outside, and the first thing I see is a wind turbine. That was so gorgeous. That is self-sufficiency. That is creating your own energy with the power of the wind, the most renewable energy there is. I couldn't stop staring at it. It was so beautiful.
That's a rainwater harvest tank, which holds 4,000 gallons of water.
Oh, my God.
And of course, underground, we've got geothermal, so it costs less energy to heat or cool your house.
No.
Wow.
So take a look at the new sheep barn.
Oh, my God, it's gorgeous.
Amazing.
There we go. Oh, my God.
And a sheep in there.
Whoa. Oh, this is so beautiful. Having the new sheep barn is another step towards being back on our feet. I will be thanking everybody every day for the rest of my life. Everybody in our community, everybody that gave their time and their patience and their love to building us our home. We will never have to live in an unsafe house or in a tiny trailer ever again. We have a home, a safe, comfortable, warm home.
It's amazing what the community has done. We've got a beautiful house.
You know, one person can do so much, and then to bring the community together, and it's just, oh God, thank you all.
I think this week we've learned a lot about life in the sense that it's very fragile, and I think we all sometimes take it for granted. But what's a beautiful thing is that one person giving of themselves can make a huge difference in not only one person's life, but a whole family's life. This week, so many people gave of themselves to make a difference in a family's life. And the Stott family can now know that their dream of living off the land, of living a sustainable life, they're finally back on that path. And with the help of the community, we were able to give these guys back that dream. And it was an awesome thing to witness. So guys, I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Stott family! Welcome home!
So, Paige, in putting this in the database, this is what people are trying to match. Very good.
That was easy?
So we take this and we put it in, and these samples are going to determine what your tissue type is.
Thank you.
This is it.
That's
and
it?
You have finished, so give yourself a big hand. All right!
All right.